Like I think a good example of this is to have seen the impact of Chat GPT on higher education and even middle school, high school. If we had strong regulation, it wouldn't change the fact that teachers are contending with this completely unsupported. They're not getting institutional support. We're not having good conversations about, okay, this is out here, what are we doing? And it then ricochets back to them using software against the students to see if it is, like it just antes up into a technical thing when it's a cultural thing. That what are we losing by not, considering ourselves with critical thinking, with process? Writing, the point of writing isn't the output, it's the process. Like you think when you write and when you revise and when you edit. And like a lot of people that I know use some of these tools quite productively and happily in creative work. Like I'm not saying, I think this is a for some people yes, for some people no thing. But I do think that example for me is why we've got issues here. And this points to my second concern, which is really maybe the largest one, is when you've got a society that is so sort of scarcity minded, like when everyone's at the edge of time availability and they're time poor and they're cash strapped, tools like this become that much more appealing to use. I'll just ask this instead of having to book a trip to the therapist, or because even booking the trip to even booking the therapist is hard. So then suddenly this availability and convenience is incentivized by the fact that we don't have great wraparound services. And Canada is where it is with some of this, and some of it's okay and some of it's bad. And I think about this globally too. If people already don't want to go to the hospital, this is a pretty appealing option to try to get some help, right? So I think that is not a contained within AI problem, but I'm just sharing that because I think it's accelerating trouble in areas that were before. So it's very hard to tell someone it's unreasonable to use this when it's actually students and schooling. I get what it is to be overwhelmed and stressed out, and you want to do something fast, and then here's this thing, right?
Well, we're already seeing people using AI. They're on their phones. You can see the TikToks, or they're walking around with their phone saying, "Hey, this is what's going on," and they're talking to AI as if it's their best buddy. Or they're having a bad mental health day, and they're going to AI to seek information. And as I just described, AI is going out and searching not the best places. It's not like going into medical research fields to come back with really good informed information. It's getting what it can publicly find. And to me, that's scary. And I don't mean this to be AI is like the end of the world. Not saying that. Mm-hmm. But that's where this is a public entity. The companies are trying to make money, and they're not necessarily worrying about the consequences of where this goes. I mean, I'll share with you. We've already seen where people will go to Chat GPT, ask it a question, and then take the answer because they still don't understand it, and then say, what's this mean? Okay, that's not the end of the world. I'm glad they're trying to get better education. I'm more concerned about the 14, 15-year-old stuck in their bedroom that has been ostracized because they've been cyber bullied because social media is a cesspool of its own, and it's now trying to use an AI tool as some sort of substitute as a friend or mental health. And this didn't mean to go that dark, but we're seeing it. It's happening.
We are.